Back, the Justice Department now investigating Harvard University's affirmative action policies, saying Harvard might be discriminating against Asian American applicants. The total cost of attending Harvard without financial aid, more than $63,000. We're bringing in campus reform correspondent and Harvard student Kelley Babphavong joins me now. Good to see you, Kelley.
Thanks so much for having me.
So what is going on here about this allegation?
Yeah, so basically in 2015, there were Asian American organizations, a coalition of 64 of them, filed a report claiming that Harvard University holds Asian American students to a higher standard in assessing their applications in terms of other race and ethnicity groups.
So is this, so what's the next step when you have an allegation like that? I mean, you have the Justice Department probe. Where does it go from here?
Yeah, I think the next step is, first of all, for Harvard to release the documents that the Department of Justice is asking for, and sort of for students to recognize what's going on. Students should know that they're being judged based on their merit rather than their gender or their race, and I think Harvard needs to comply with that.
Do you think Harvard should judge or admit students based on race?
No, definitely not. I think that that's a huge danger. I think that everyone needs to be judged based on their merit. I especially find it very demeaning to know possibly my application was reduced to simply what my race is, which is something that I couldn't control. And I think that everyone needs to know that where they got to today is because of the hard work that they've done and all of their merits.
So what does Harvard say about this? Do they admit that they're looking at race as an admissions factor?
I'm not entirely sure. I know that they do look at it in terms of diversity. I know that Harvard wants a very diverse environment, and I think that it becomes a danger when you pursue diversity for the sake of diversity because it divides people more and people sort of start to think either they're only there because of their race and not because of their merit.
Yeah, this is such an important story. Kelley, we want to have you back on. We're going to be tracking it and staying on Harvard now under Justice Department investigation. Good to see you, Kelley. Thank you so much for coming on. We're going to look at a live shot right now of the President Trump and the First Lady arriving at Palm Beach International Airport.